Happy day, everyone. I'll be leading us through a 20-minute practice. This practice is in mind for beginners or people who are still new to their yoga practice. Let's go ahead and get started in a nice comfortable seat. And if you have blocks at home and you want to sit up on blocks, you can. Whatever way feels comfortable. Create a nice tall spine. Relax your shoulders down and back. You can soften your eyelids to a close here. Start to notice your breath. Take a nice deep breath in. And then sigh all your breath out. Do that again. Breathe and fill all the way up. And let it all go. And we'll start to transition to our Ujjayi breath, but before we get right there, take your hand and place it just right in front of your face, right in front of your mouth. And imagine that your hand is a mirror or a window that you're about to fog up. So take a deep breath in, and then fog your mirror up. Do that one more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. You can place your hand down. Notice the activation of the whisper muscles in the back of your throat there. We'll tap into that same sensation, but this time seal your lips shut. Breathe in through your nose. And press the air out of your nose. Breathe in. Breathe out. And this is what we call our Ujjayi breath. And anytime you need to let out some steam, you can always sigh your breath out. But otherwise, keep your attention on this inhale and exhale through your nose. And inhale, stretch your arms up overhead, reach up. And on your exhale, plant your right hand down, stretch your left arm up and over, get a nice side body stretch. Inhale, reach back up through center. And exhale, plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up and over, side body stretch. Inhale, back through center, reach up. And exhale, twist to the right. Plant your left hand on your right knee. And your right hand right behind you. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, twisting. And do that again. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, twist. Inhale back through center, reach up. And exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Left hand behind you. Inhale to create space. And exhale, twisting. Breath in. Breath out. And make your way back through center. Take a few shoulder rolls. Shake your head side to side. And make your way into a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders right on top of your wrists, hips right on top of your knees. And inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze up. And exhale, round your spine, press your mat away from you. And inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly. And exhale, round your spine. And then come back to a neutral tabletop position. Curl your hands a little further in front of you. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Plant your hands shoulder width distance apart or wider. Feet out about hips width distance apart. And you can pedal out your legs, bend into one knee and then the other. And inhale, lift high onto your toes. And exhale, press your heels down and back. Do that again. Inhale, lift up high. And exhale, press back. And slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. And take dangle pose. You can sway a little from side to side or grab opposite arm to opposite elbow. We also call this rag doll. You can shake and shimmy any tension out of your shoulders or neck. But keep a nice soft bend in your knees. And breath in. Breath out. And release your hands down to your mat. Walk your feet in together. And inhale, Tadasana, reach all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Take a moment to set any intention for your practice today. If you're following along with our 40 Days program, our intention this week is presence. Or you can always choose something else that seems more appropriate for your practice today. And once you've set your intention, let it stay in the back of your mind as you move through the poses today. Take a deep breath in. Sigh your breath out. Inhale, Tadasana, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, press your hands into your shins, create a nice flat spine. And stretch the crown of your head forward and your tailbone back. And then crawl your hands out in front of you, downward facing dog. Shake your hips from side to side. And lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, bend your knee, open up. And step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, lizard lunge. Drop down to your left knee. If you have blocks at home, feel free to grab your 2 blocks. I sometimes like to bring blocks underneath my hands, or I'll prop them up and drop down to my forearms. Whatever feels good in your body today. Allow your hips to sink down and forward. Maybe shake your hips a little side to side. And open and close your mouth a few times to relax your jaw. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sigh it out. Walk your foot in through center and then shift back into a half split. So you press your right heel down, send your hips back. Breathe into the back side of your right leg. And relax your shoulders. And soften the muscles in your face. You can even point and flex your front foot if that feels nice. And inhale, shift forward, low lunge. Crawl your hands to the left, side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Turn your toes to face the side edge of your mat. Lift your hips up and drop your head down. And let your upper body hang heavy here. And soften through the backs of your knees. And inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold deep. And inhale to lengthen. And exhale, fold. One more breath in. And on your exhale, crawl your hands to the front of your mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Good, shake it out, reset. Three-legged dog, left side this time. Lift your left leg to the ceiling. Bend your knee, open it up. Breathe into your hip. And step your foot through lizard lunge. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop down to your right knee. Again, feel free to use blocks wherever it feels nice. Whether that's underneath your hands or underneath your forearms. And soften into your hips and hamstrings. And freedom to always bring a little movement side to side. Right? If stillness is the medicine for the mind, movement is medicine for the body. And there are some poses in our practice that we encourage stillness. But for the most part, your physical practice is about feeling into all of the parts of your body. And experiencing what that feels like. And soften all of your joints. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, empty out. Crawl your front foot in through center. Shift back, half splits. Ground down into your left heel. And drag your left hip back. And feel your heart melt forward. You can even point and flex your front foot here. And breathe into your hamstring. And breath in. Breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale, fill up. And exhale, empty. Inhale, shift forward, low lunge. Crawl your hands to the right, this time side facing, wide-legged forward fold. Pigeon toe your feet so that your toes are in slightly, and your heels are slightly out. And you can sway your upper body from side to side. You soften through your knees. And know that you don't have to hold yourself up here. If it helps, you can take ragdoll arms. Or even clasp your hands at your low back and press your knuckles to the ceiling. And inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold deep. And inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. One more breath in. And exhale, curl your hands to the front of your mat, step back, downward facing dog. Shake it all out. Shake out your hips. And shift forward into a high plank. And drop your knees down, your chest down, and your chin down. And inhale, baby cobra. Squeeze your shoulders in, lift your heart. And lower down. And inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest. Exhale. Inhale, baby cobra. And this time, press back into child's pose. Sink your hips towards your heels, and let your arms stretch long out in front of you. And take a giant breath in, and a big sigh out. Flip over onto your back. Come into reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet to touch and your knees wide. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Notice the feeling of your heartbeat. Notice the rise and fall of your belly with breath. And if your mind has drifted away from your intention, take a moment to bring it back to the front. As the Turkish saying goes, no matter how far down the wrong road you go, you can always turn back again. And it's one of my favorite reminders that at any moment we have the opportunity to choose to start new, to come back to breath, to come back to our intention. And with each breath, we get a clean slate. And if you're really comfortable, you can stay right here. Or start to make your way into your final resting pose, legs long, arms by your sides. Let gravity just simply hold you here. Shavasana, deep rest. Take a full body stretch. And make your way into fetal position on your favorite side. Shavasana represents the death of our practice, and fetal position represents the rebirth. Gently press up into a comfortable seat, back to where we started. Bring your hands to heart center. Big breath in. Big sigh out. Bring your thumbs to your third eye center. The light and love in me sees and honors the light and love in each of you. Thank you for sharing in this practice today. Namaste. Awesome work. And I hope that you enjoyed your practice today. Keep that intention with you. Know that it can stay with you throughout the rest of your day today. And make it a good one.